Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing One Piece episodes 79 and 80. And I know I say this a lot, but I feel like I'm going through this series fast. I know there's a lot of episodes, I mean, a literal crap ton, but I feel like this series I've gone faster than any other series. Definitely reaction-wise, I've gone faster, but just generally watching them, I feel like I've gone a lot faster. When something I've noticed about when we get into these, they go, certain like arcs, we're fighting Arlong, or we're fighting, Mr. 3. It's like once you dive into those, it gets so good you really can't stop. I find myself doing like 6-episode, 8-episode binges because like the set of episodes are just continuing to the next one. It's like you can't really stop very easily. You have the next episode in front of you. It's like I can't stop. I want to know what happens. So I try to take advantage of the times where it's like the end of it, they're going to the next place, so they're trying to do something. I try to take advantage of that. It's like, okay, I can take a break and come back to it after this, because I have such a hard time stopping when there's consecutive episodes where it just gets so good. I think the long story short, this show just gets so good. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. Excuse me. If you can check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/ajrich for streams. My Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123 for early releases and full reactions. And let's go ahead and start. Well, now they're actually going to be able to like look for somebody. That is not normal. As we saw at the end of last episode. The question is, what is normal? I don't think there is a normal in this show. Yeah, I would blink 50,000 times too. Like, what is going on here? What the heck? That is humongous compared to their ship. That a hippo? A hippo with a crown? Hippo pirates? It would be kind of scary, running into a ship that big. Yeah. Okay, they're all on board. Holy crap. The heck is this? Eskimos? I mean, if you got nothing to eat, maybe like an iron stomach. Yeah, you already know once they're on the ship, they're not leaving. I think that should be like, holy shit. He could literally eat your entire ship. He's dangerous. I mean, that's just like a small amount. As we saw on that ship, they have a ton of people. They don't seem very strong, though. At least the peons. Yeah, one cut of the blade. Meanwhile, he's just eating the ship. Oh, of course, that's a devil fruit power. If anyone was gonna have an eating devil fruit, wouldn't it be Luffy? He has many uses for his mouth. Blasting off again. Yeah. Time for you to, turn around, maybe? They left so fast. They thought it was just an easy target. It's the only reason. That guy can be dangerous, though, to your ship. I mean, you could literally just eat it. No, I find that interesting that there'd be a munch devil fruit power where, and agree with me or disagree with me, Luffy with an eating, like, if that was introduced, like, in the first episode, if Luffy had that instead of the gum gum, I wouldn't, like, it would make more sense to me, actually. I totally get it. If he was just his mouth, because he already uses his mouth a lot, eating, screaming, cheering, laughing, you know, like, it would make so much sense. Please, yeah, so if anyone needs that munch, it's Luffy. Several days earlier. Oh, Smoker. We haven't heard from him in feels like ages now. Oh yeah, and she's pissed at Zoro. They said that they were gonna follow them, so. Snails are used so weirdly in this show. Communication. Oh, they're picking up the transition, or the... Yeah. The transmission. They're only getting... Oh, they're only getting partially, like, they're only getting a little bit of it. You can't really grasp the exact thing if you're getting bits and pieces, though. You can actually... That's easy to misinterpret something. What the hell? They're told they can't, as we've learned, they can't say anything, so most of them don't know who he is, or don't know who Mr. Zero is. They're not explained that. Looks like they have a lot of the information, though. I mean, they went that far. They're gonna try to track them down. Oh shit. So they're going straight there. Yes. More Luffy logic. That's how you know she's sick. Though, does she laugh every time at Luffy's jokes? No. Ooh. Yeah, this sickness is just not going away. Even in his sleep, he's thinking about stuff like that. Oh yeah, somebody has to be awake, because you always have to have a watch. Make sure you're going in the right direction, generally. To the amount of things that happen to them, like, I feel like they have to repair their ship. Everything is meat. Hopefully that can hold. Seriously, anything can happen weather-wise, so it's like, it can be calm, then a second later a tornado. But the snow seemed to go away. 16 seasons? Wintry winter, summery, oh my god, that is a lot of different. So the summers get even hotter, the winters get even colder. Make the weather change drastically, because if you got like closer to an island, you would think you would pick up whatever weather they're having in that area. Well, they haven't. Okay, so that's a snow island, but they haven't picked up the snow. Should be motivating, right? Oh my god, Luffy. He's just instantly excited about everything. Meat, islands, you know, people. He's in his own world. Yeah, it's hard to know what to expect when you go to an island. Expect everything. At least you know there'll be ice. I don't think it's probably the time to make snowmen and snow angels. Regardless of the weather, we don't see Luffy change at all. Until somebody tells him, it's just he's not paying attention. That's what it is. That didn't take long. They found you. Yep, right in front of your face. Yeah, they're not inviting anybody. They don't seem to like pirates. Oh. Have they been... Okay, so they don't trust pirates. When you meet like a bad group of pirates, you might like assume all the pirates are bad. Oh shit. No. I try not to make assumptions in like, well, I mean in any anime really. When somebody gets shot or anything, hopefully that wasn't an actual like direct, you know, direct badly hit, but still who's aiming? Like, I don't know why it was randomly her. Like, why are they aiming at her there? Or was she just the unlucky one? But going before that, I'm wondering that group that attacked them beforehand, and you know, an episode or two ago that had attacked them. I'm wondering if, or was that? Oh man, some episodes are mixing together for me. But earlier, a pirate crew attacked them, and I'm wondering, did the pirate crew, did that pirate crew go back? Are they from that area? Or did they? And because they were trying to go somewhere, and then they ran once they couldn't, fight Luffy and them. Once they found out they were powerful. So I'm curious, did they end up running back there? That would be something that I would expect. But this group, and maybe that's the group of pirates that they met. Actually, now that I think about it, that would make a lot of sense. Maybe they, if it's not those pirates, any pirate. We've seen so many bad pirate crews. Luffy and them are an exception, not the rule. Though we've seen a lot of people get redeemed also. So not all of them are bad. But once you, I understand the way they're thinking is, you know, they were, maybe they were inviting before, and a pirate crew like, once you get tricked by somebody, or they also have a bad, that they are, pirates in general already have a bad rap. So they're already going to be hard to trust to begin with. So I understand the way they're thinking and not trusting them at all. But shooting like that really is kind of BS. But anyway, let's go to the next one here. Shit. Well, instant angry Luffy. That'll make him not smile really quickly. Oh, okay, that's what it seemed like, because you couldn't even tell where it was shot at. Maybe this approach would work. Ooh. There's things Luffy couldn't get better at, but I do think he's fit to be a captain. And he's adaptable. He learns. See? Yeah, okay. That approach actually worked. If they're willing to help through that method, they can't be bad people. Yeah, that was kind of awesome. Kind of showed Vivi has some leadership abilities there. That's what I say almost every episode. Nothing makes sense. What the hell? That bear is just casually walking. Well, Zoro gets to stay in the ship this time, but you need somebody to stay on the ship. Because you don't want your stuff taken, your ship taken. Weird animals are just, I just expect it. I've seen a lot of weird animals. So they trust him, so they'll trust them. These seem like good people. compared to some of the other people we've met. I don't think that's... You probably don't want to tell her that. Well, this is better for her. Now she's off the ship and able to... She probably is pretty recognizable. See, that's the hard part, is being able to diagnose it. Oh my god. How did I know they would be doing that? Let it go. At this point, they'll take anybody though. They need somebody to be able to heal Nami. That's kind of a lot to ask for. Like, here, just take whatever you want out of my house. Santa Claus? What the heck? Okay. So that's a version of Santa Claus in One Piece. One Piece is Santa Claus. So it's like a last resort for them. But if she can do anything for Nami, you gotta try. Really, Luffy? She doesn't even have the strength to punch him right now. Well, you have to bring her to her, right? But it would be faster, like, if they brought her, but it's risky. See, asking her opinion, she's gonna do it, though. Knowing her, she'll want to do it. Yep. She prioritizes that stuff over her own health. But right now, her health is what they're waiting on. She trusts him. Yeah, that just factors into the trust that Luffy and Nami have. Now the priority, she still is prioritizing them over her, but in this case, they're waiting on her. They're not going to leave without her being healed. So now the priority is her to help them. So it kind of plays into she's still like trying to, you know, take other people over herself, but now she is the priority, literally. Oh man. But an old hag in a castle in the ice, like riding a sleigh. This is so weird. When I saw the sleigh, I'm like, oh, let me guess, she's gonna wear like a Santa Claus outfit. But no, like that would have been hilarious. But I don't know. I try not to ask too many questions at this point because like what else is it? What else? That's what it is. What else? Ooh. To be able to, you know, stock up. Yeah, you need all the trust in the world. She has to be completely reliant on him, which is something she wouldn't do before. That's how you know she's changed. Ooh. Sanji can kick him. That's his specialty. Everything has to be like a challenge or a competition. And they're split up now. Zoro's back at the ship. Yeah. They can get a cold just standing out there, but they're worried about them, so. What a good guy. So used to like pretty bad strangers that they run into, so it's nice to see a good one. It would be hard to live in an area like that. So keeping a doctor must be difficult. Really? It's hard to tell by looking at it though. Blackbeard. Okay, so it wasn't the group, wasn't that big group they ran into then. Oh, okay. So they are they're connected to them. So that was part of the same group. Now the dots are connecting. Words are hard. I was gonna say hibernation. Demon rabbit. Holy. Are they not even noticing this? Holy hell. Oh, they're just so determined to go. None of that little stuff will bother them. They just don't care. Like, it's just such not a threat at all. Kind of feel bad for it. He noticed. Senpai noticed you. Oh, okay, that was a baby. Polar rabbits. That probably wasn't the right thing to say. So they left or something. Oh. They ran? They must have ran. I wonder they wouldn't see them in a good light. They abandoned them. To a princess, yeah, that would be the worst thing. It's like now they can kind of start new. Maybe it is a good thing. Yeah, that would be the worst if they showed back up and forced now that they're changing everything. What were these things eating? I mean, looks like by that baby, they look like they eating people. Of course. They've definitely run. They ran from Luffy, so they run from strength. Because it's just those two. Well, Zoro's there on the ship, though. And then those two. And then them. So it's like they're gonna have to fight. Their own people are gonna have to fight each other. But they got... See, the thing is, you can't bring people back like that. That literally, that person was supposed to be the king. That person was supposed to be in charge of everybody, right? And I guess it was a tyranny already. It was already bad. But when they're getting attacked and your king and your main people flee like that, and, the people that stayed actually survive and are still there, of course you're not going to want them to return. You're not going to want to go back to that because you already was having a hard time under them, right? But it's even worse that these people are not, they're just going to run. The next time they get attacked, we've seen it. Like, personally, we've seen it because it happened with them trying to take over Luffy's ship and they ran immediately. So that's not a king that you want. And you see, like, Vivi's leadership, like princess role leadership comes out. We saw that these episodes. Like, her personality is very chill and nice and sweet until, like, she hears about stuff like this, and you see her turn so fast, and you can see that royalty and authority, and I don't know, I think that's really cool. I like it, but it's a very nice feature that she has there, and even Luffy respected it because she called out Luffy. And Luffy can take, I feel like Luffy can take some criticism because he learned from that. He learned from that experience and immediately listened to her. It's like, it takes, it's going to take time because, you're not going to be perfect when you're first, setting out and trying to learn things. So Luffy has to go through things like this. So that was a good learning experience for him, because as you saw, they immediately after they went with Vivi's plan there to beg and ask them for help instead of being hostile. These were good people, and they they actually did it and let them in, and I think that method can be used to the right person. Obviously, you're not going to use it to bad pirates. You're not going to go to somebody like Arlong or some bad type of people and do that. But if you can gauge how good somebody is, or you can tell what type of circumstance, you have to be willing to not just be ready to fight every single time. There's other tactics than just going head on, which is Luffy's number one tactic there. So it's a learning thing. But now they're all kind of split, and that's the only worry. They're coming back. That pirate. Now they were part of the kingdom, then they wanted to become pirates. Now they're coming back, and now it's just Vivi and Usopp and Zoro on the ship. So they're kind of put in this weird tough spot here. Can the people fight for themselves? That's another question. Are they strong enough to take on? Because that was a big crew. That was actually a big group of people. But anyway, I thought these were interesting. I think these are pretty interesting episodes. I never get used to the animals in this. Like, we see like, oh, that looks familiar. That's a rabbit. Oh no, that's a demon rabbit. No, that's a polar rabbit. I love how they're so creative. It's like they give you a familiar animal and then change it up a bit, and it's kind of fun. It's kind of cool because I don't know. For me, it's like I think it's kind of creative. But anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/ajrich123 for full reactions and early releases. You can also check me out on Twitch, twitch.tv/ajrich for streams every Thursday at 2 p.m. PST. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.